addressing his abuse. Stargiant Productions. Stargiant Productions has made a document of his top 10 worst videos, saying it's been a long time coming. So I'm just going to scroll down to where it actually involves me, and that would be part 5, every Pixar Path episode. As I evolve, things that I used to enjoy I can no longer stand. Almost every single video on this list was something that I enjoyed in my past, and obviously those select videos are no longer true. Pixar Path was a series of mine where me and my friends would watch a Pixar movie in a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. This series was what people loved from me the most, but it's honestly my least favorite series I made. Yeah. You could have just done them Razzle style, where like we have a viewing party and then commentary over it. Instead, and I want to be very clear for everyone that participated, where was redacted people. One of his ex's Ouija Slayer, that's a whole nother can of worms. He was like, yeah, I'd rather not get into that. Like, he was a Texan that very much loved guns, so let's just leave you at that. That's who Ouija Slayer was. Think Sandy Cheeks, but turn it up to 11 whenever SpongeBob and Patrick made fun of Texas. That's Ouija Slayer. And then here's me, Doug DeGhoul. Whoever ended up joining, he says, never their fault. All things that happen in these videos are a fault of me and no one else. You don't say. Why did it take you this long to say so? And you're hiding your feelings behind a Google document that nobody else can read except your close friends, and one of your close friends made it public so we can view this document because you're a coward. But more on that later. Okay. The problem with these videos are the fact that they don't fit my current style. What style? I do retrospective reviews. But that means that I'm going from random points of product to help contextualize my review. What do you mean random points? A retrospective should be from the very beginning all the way to the end like a brief history. But you don't. That's what retrospective is. You don't know what retrospective even means. So these videos, meaning Pixar Paths, were straightforward. You basically watch the product in order and mention your opinions on each scene along the way. What's different was because it wasn't live commentary. Instead, we had to watch the video on our own time. It added a little script to it of what we wanted to say for each individual scene with a timestamp. Like, okay, at this point in the movie, I want to say this. It wasn't live commentary. And for the record, I was in Up, a Pixar Path Up. I was going to be an Elemental Pixar Path, but he went ahead and did it without me for some reason. I think he was paid to do it, so he skipped ahead. He was paid to do a review of Elemental. Who was an idiot to pay for that? And so he's like, okay, I'll make a review of Elemental. I'm just gonna make it a Pixar Path and go out of order. I was supposed to be the Elemental Pixar Path. And I was supposed to be in the Pixar Path for Onward. Onward Pixar Path was never made, for the record, because right when we're finishing the script, then Mr. Enter's video of Stargiant Productions Belongs in Jail video came out, and then the rest is history. Can you believe that I was planning on doing more series like this? Yes, I can. I want to do one for DreamWorks called DreamWorks Days. No thanks. Frog Tales was for episodes of Amphibia. Yeah, with his girl, with his, well, first he did it with Ouija Slayer, there, as I talked about earlier, but then he replaced Amphibia's co-host with his girlfriend Chelsea. Chelsea ran away from Ryan, but then came crawling back. I don't know what's going on with that girl. I have no sympathy for her. He was also planning on doing one for Gravity Falls and the Owl House. Dude, I thought you hated the Owl House. You made that abundantly clear. Thank goodness you did not continue this. I did a much better job with these Pixar movies later on. I did a running animation review on every Pixar movie in 2025 that is much better organized and reviewed better. I doubt it. And how can you know if you don't make it public so we can give you proper criticism? Instead, you hide them. Another problem with this series were Inside Outs that no one outside of them found funny. Blank works at Blockbuster. Why is he doing that? He doesn't work there in real life. Blockbuster is closed for years, over a decade now, except for one location. You tell me why he's working there. You're the one that made the script. Like the Witches Project, again, another kind of words. There are times people in videos were trying to tell their own story arcs that made no sense. Marcy video mentions this random guy that I do not know about to this day, but around these people that has nothing to do with the series. Why did I allow this 5 years ago? Well, we gotta have some inside jokes. Everyone has some inside jokes. If you don't get it, that's on you. Like, it's for someone else that might enjoy it. And I thought you were saying you blamed it on the script. Earlier you said you blamed everything on you. Now you're blaming someone else for a random waifu mentions. That's on you as you know. And who cares? Because waifu mentions, wait a minute. Weren't you also one of the last videos he made with Dashi was a smasher pass for the My Little Pony characters? How do you explain that as? So why does it matter if they mention waifus and you mention waifus as well? And then there's Dashi who proved co-host of the series. I play Pokemon with her. I know she hates me. By the way, I win at Pokemon Battles, but she did once say, "Let's meet again really soon," even used Mickey Mouse's name to show her happiness. My hatred for her was because of her working for Miss Fincher. Never informed me she secretly knew Winter was making a video on me in March 2024. Here's the thing. She did not know. She did not know at all. I knew. Matty knew. Dashi did not. Leave her out of this. Good, thank you, Dashi. You kicked him off the Discord server because she didn't want no drama. Even though it wasn't introducing any drama. The drama was because you were in there involved, because you're right there in the server. Also wants to be clear about a certain statement when I mentioned that Anna's my backup. That was not referring to Dashi, that was referring to some other person named Anna. That does not It does not matter. You should never have a backup girl. You should never have a side chick. No, that's disrespectful, man. Well, as I expect, on your bucket list is losing your virginity. That's all you care about. That's all you ever cared about. On the Discord server, you made countless posts like, "Hey guys, I'm horny." You had NSFW channels in your Discord server are showing you masturbating and whatnot. Like, we don't want to see that. Due to Dash can't ties with me, his series was cancelled. Not that I wanted to cancel the series, because I went to see it canceled in 2023. Chelsea, like, yeah, her Brian's girlfriend was the only Brian for one episode. Just like give the series finale. Whatever. You could have continued it with Chelsea. He actually was gonna so figured Chelsea could do one with me since he was part of Frog Tales. You never finished Frog Tales. You could have with Chelsea, but you didn't. And then there's basically at least building to quit was only used one time and never brought up good times quick joke more. Becky is my daughter. Or like an OC. He made a fictional daughter. And then basically saying he later on says that his OC daughter dies the same way Brian Griffin dies. Got ran over by a car. Or the same car that ran over Brian Griffin. Like, no. Dude, that's child abuse. Can't you just say that Child Protection Services took her away? That's more realistic. He's very glad that he stopped this series. Well, he enjoyed it in 2001, 2022, so done with series 2023. Hey, there are no episodes 2024, and he only did one episode in 2025, just making a conclusion. You could have continued it with Chelsea. To those that are part of the series and hate me now, oh, this is perfect. I'm sorry that we couldn't have concluded this series together. Conclude it with Chelsea. I'm sorry our friendship has ended. We are right, because listen to this. I'm sorry we no longer speak to each other. Honestly, I'm willing to forgive if they apologize to me for directions Amy and leaving me. Hey, I don't like calling on to hate. I'd rather move on, get closure, and make amends. I love love. So here's the thing. How can we apologize to you? You're the one that left us first. You left me and Dashi first. I wanted to leave much longer on go. I was just trying along to be on just on because as but how can we say apologize to you because you deleted your Discord accounts and then you have alternative accounts so you never bother reaching back out. But when these alternative accounts are found by someone else of part of Mr. Enter's team, you delete them. We can't apologize if you delete your alternative accounts. Though we don't want to, I'm just saying. You're an idiot. In the Mr. Enter series. This is in the Mr. Enter section. Sorry. This is to everyone. John, Grace, Jordan, Ava, Crimson, West, everyone that hates me. I know exactly how you need to heal. You need to apologize for the error of your ways. Yet you're not apologizing for being a groomer and all that shit. Doing this will make your souls heal. In your religion, this is where God forgives you. Do not bring God into this. God wants us to be happy with each other. He doesn't want us to do war. In terms of recent years, I've followed what Martin Luther King Jr. taught us. We must fight violence with nonviolence. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Okay. But then he goes on more, or hate. It's like, okay, so you're saying like, I don't want any violence. I do not hate you guys. That's basically what he's trying to say. But then he has like multiple paragraphs of F's saying, I hate you guys, I hate you guys, I hate you guys. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You're being ignorant. You brought up God like, oh, so he found religion, but he's not really doing it properly. Like right here. To all my haters, fuck you. I hope you'll leave the internet forever. You're the one that left the internet multiple times. We keep chasing. Well, not we keep. It's gonna say we keep chasing you, but more like Mr. Enter's team. I'm not really a part of that. I'm just making this to get fingers on my chest. Like, You're the one that I am better than all of you forever. You just said to not have it. You were just saying that you weren't gonna have violence. Yet here you are. Like when you die, no one will care about you. When I die, people care about me. I'll never forgive any of you. What did you say, Abe, before that they apologize, you'll forgive them? What are you doing? And like, of course, people care about me when I die. I got family. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. Ryan's family hates him. Anyway, I just want to get that off my chest. He's an idiot.